Hey guys, Kevin again. Just here to show you how to get a basic account started to get you off the ground. We're looking at this account in front of us. It's a level 2. It's called Mold. I just created it here and then added it onto my other alliance, which is in Mechana. Um, Basically, what I want to show you is what you need to do when you first start an account. Take a look at the very bottom of the screen. You'll see items. Click on that. Up top on the right, just under the gold, you'll see my items. What you're going to do is go to the special category. Okay, what we're going to do here is we're going to scroll down through and take a look at the items we have. Now, what we did have that I used was a player rename. I used it, made the name Mold, and again, sometimes takes a minute or two before you find a name that you can that the system accepts that you can use. But you have to have a player name in order to be able to access the Kingdom chat or your Alliance chat. If you have an Empire name, you cannot use it. That's just the way the game works. So it's not that anyone's being rude to you. That's just how the game works. Another thing I did was I went and chose my hero. So there's the avatar. You automatically have a default one, so it's not like you don't have one. But I chose my hero avatar, which is usually the same one. If you look at just above the hero, you'll see a little blue bar, and above that there's the name Alexios. That's not the name that I chose. If we go back into items, my items, down the special, you'll see hero rename. If you don't like the name Alexios, which I'm just going to leave it for now, I could use the hero rename in order to change it. Now here's the thing. If your hero gets captured by someone in the game later on, and they can change your name on you, it only costs 2,000 gold in order to do that. If you've already used this and you don't have the gold, well, you're kind of toast. You're going to have to live with what they put for a name for you, and sometimes it's not very nice. What I do is I use a default name in the beginning and save my hero just for the off chance that someone does catch it and give it a different name. Saves you 2,000 gold. I mean, there's no big deal about the hero name. Now, what is important, go up to the very top of the screen. You'll see power 389. Okay, what we're going to do, we're going to click on that. Sorry, I was just collecting a gift. So up here, you'll see at the very top left, there's a picture of my character. I use the same profile picture for all my characters, for all my accounts. That it's easier when I'm in chat with my friends. You'll see his name is Mold. That's what I picked, obviously. You'll see enter status here. Okay, so basically in enter status, you can put in a certain amount of numbers or characters before it runs out. Just hello and my name. We'll just show you just real quick, okay, just to give you an idea. So you see how that hello, my name is Mold, pretty basic. I'll change it later. Now on your keyboard it should say done or enter. Hit that, hit OK, and there you go, you have a status. So you go outside your city, you click on it, you'll see, well, actually you won't see it because it's your own account, sorry, but if other people click on your city, they will see that. Okay, so anyhow, that's just part of personalization. So now, like I say, we also want to check our city. Do we have a city name? Yes, we do. Look at the very top, it says Moldy, but you can also check it by clicking on your stronghold. That's the largest building in your kingdom or in your city, and you'll see up here city name, it says Moldy, and you can change the name if you wish. We already did that, so we're good. Okay, now another thing that we're doing here is I want to show you real quick inside is down in the lower city you have 25 tiles available, and lower means outside the walls. Okay, you have 25 different tiles. You click on an empty tile and you'll see that there are 5 different buildings you can choose from. A gold mine, which you can only build one. You'd have to link it to your Facebook account and have friends that play Game of War and have their accounts linked to Facebook in order to actually trade gold. You can do that day to day, every day. It's absolutely free. It's just part of the fun of building one. You'd have to buy a golden pickaxe. They're 1,000 gold each, and you have to have one for every level you go up. So you could have up to 21,000 gold being tied up in gold pickaxes. Below that is farm, logging camp, quarry, mine. Farm grows food. You need food for everything you do. Logging, you need wood for everything you do. Quarry, you need stone for everything you do. And mines, you need iron or ore for almost everything you do. What I suggest is build 4 farms and 7 of the logging camps, 7 quarries, and 7 mines. If you do that, then you're all set. What you can do, if you decide later that you want to build a gold mine, You click on the tile that you don't want, which you see I just clicked on the farm. You'll look up top, you'll see the red box says deconstruct. If you hit that, you'll see on the left, use 20 gold to burn it down immediately, or you can deconstruct using some time. Well, let's just click on the time thing because it's low, and you'll look up top, you'll see the timers. There's a amber one, which I should have clicked, and there's a purple. Click the purple and look, deconstruct, it's gone. So now you have an empty tile, right? And it's just simple. If you mess up, well, I want to build up again. Okay, when you're in the early stages of building these tiles, what you want to also do is build them up as quick as you can to the highest possible level. When you see that there's an amber timer at the end of your time bar, like you see now, then you know you've reached pretty much the maximum level that you can before you need to request time and wait. What happens now is when you get to a certain time, you get a free option. Your bar is going to have a little purple bar at the end of it. Click that. It's an automatic build. It saves you minutes. Sometimes it saves you quite a few minutes. But always when you're selecting something and there's an amber bar, make sure that you click it because it sends out a request to your team. Now, that's the thing I showed you. So 4 farms and 7 of everything else. Up in the city, we'll click on an empty tile so you can see the listing for the buildings. From top to bottom, it's pretty easy. You can read it and see what it is. Take the time to learn what each thing is. But we're going to look at the top 3 buildings because everything else can only have 1 of each building. The barracks, I would suggest building 2. The villa, I would suggest building 1. The hospital, you'll want to build 12, but you'll be able to do 13 in the beginning because you won't be able to build the altar. When you get your stronghold to level 15 or to 20, somewhere in there, you'll want to build your altar. It's up to you. Tear down one of the hospitals, just like I showed you with the farm, and build it. Now, I'm going to go down to the very bottom of the screen. Over to the right, you'll see more. I click on it. What I want to show you, and this is really important, go to the very top of the screen, and it's the 3rd icon over from the right, or from the left, sorry, so 2nd from the right, accounts and devices. Click on that, because what you want to do is you want to create an account. So what you do here, you'll see MZ account email. Now, MZ is Machine Zone. That's the maker of the game. You put in a real email address there, like one that's personal for you. Password, don't put in your email password. Make one up for the game. Write it down if you have to. And then when you do that, you have the email in and you did your password twice. You'll see down the bottom on the right there's submit. Hit that, send it through. What it's going to do, it's going to send a validation code to the actual email address. Go there, get it, click on the link. Then in the game, when you go to sign back in, you're going to have to put the email address and that password you created in order to get in. Now, the beautiful thing is it's not registered to your device. It's registered to the email, which means if you have multiple accounts, which is this is how you make them, then you can actually, let's say you have 5 accounts. You can use 5 accounts on one device or any device because you're signing in and out of email accounts and not from your device. Okay? If that doesn't make sense, go to my YouTube page, take a look through the videos. I'm pretty sure I showed how to do that. If not, I'll do it again. All right, well, thank you very much, and happy hunting out there, and welcome to Game of War.